Welcome back. This morning, I've got Ray Dixon joining me to tell us all about the Silo Baptist Church Watch Night service that's coming up tomorrow night.
It'll be on Tuesday night there, starting at 10 o'clock to midnight.
All right. Well, Pastor, what exactly happens at this?
Well, Watch Night service is one of those religious events that being sponsored by the Eastside Interdenomination Ministerial Alliance. And it's one of the events that we sponsor in order to ring out the old year and to ring in the new year. So we look at, the past accomplishments, even past tragedies that have happened across the year, but then also with anticipation of what the new year is going to bring.
Wow, how about that? And this is an event where all people can come together.
This is a citywide event, and so the public is definitely invited to come to be a part of it. It's pretty much non-denominational, so when you come, it's pretty much what we call the Black Experience event. And so Watch Night is one of those things that started back in 1862. And what the slaves and also the free African Americans did was they got together in secret to ring out the old year, but then they also was listening for the freedom that Abraham Lincoln had signed into law, but it didn't take effect until the ringing of the bell on the first of the new year.
Wow, how about that? Well, this has been going on for quite a while.
It's been going on for yes, quite a year.
So why do you think people continue to want to come? Why is this a really good event for people to come and kind of say goodbye to the previous year and welcome in the new year?
Well, within the African American community there, this is a part of our history. And so in doing so, when you look back, especially as being people of faith, we look back at how God has provided and how He's brought us through the ups and the downs of the past year, but then also relying on your faith that in the new coming year, that God is again going to provide, the blessings that come in that new year. But even though that there's challenges there, by faith, you go into that new year anticipating that, yeah, this is going to be a better year than last year.
Yes, and obviously with the church, there's a lot of fellowship and a lot of events like this. What do you think people who have never been would really get out of coming 10 p.m. tomorrow night?
Well, one thing I think they would get out of it is just simply the fellowship, the love one for another, but then also to hear part of the testimonies of what people have gone through in their lives over the last year. But then also just seeing the environment itself. I think would bring some openness, some more awareness of events culture-wise. And that's what I think is needed in our community is the diversity in culture. Also, just simply being a part of, being involved with, you might find that we have more in common than we have different.
There you go, Pastor. Well, this is happening tomorrow from 10 p.m. to midnight, and we have it's free to the public, happening at the church on Shepherd Access Road. Thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thank you so much for having me this early in the morning.
Hey, there you go. Thank you for waking up. Don't go anywhere. We got the entertainment report after this break, so stay with us. First, a look at your